Someone is talking to you, and without saying a single word, you make them feel like you completely understand them. They start opening up. They start trusting you. They start agreeing with you. And they have no idea why. This is not manipulation. This is not magic. This is the mirroring technique, one of the most powerful psychological tools ever studied in human communication. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use it. First, let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone for the first time, and within minutes, it felt like you had known them for years? You felt comfortable. You felt understood. You felt seen. That feeling didn't happen by accident. It happened because, consciously or unconsciously, that person was mirroring you. Mirroring is the psychological phenomenon where one person subtly copies the behavior, body language, speech patterns, or emotional tone of another person. And here is what makes it remarkable. When someone mirrors us, our brain reads it as a signal of safety. It says, asterisk, this person is like me. This person understands me. This person can be trusted. Asterisk. Psychologists call this the chameleon effect, documented in research by Chartrand and Barg in 1999. They found that people who were unconsciously mirrored during a conversation liked the other person more, felt the interaction went more smoothly, and reported feeling a deeper sense of connection. Not because anything extraordinary was said, but because their behavior was reflected back at them. Why does the brain respond to mirroring? Go back 50,000 years. Our ancestors lived in tribes. And in a tribe, similarity meant safety. If someone moved like you, spoke like you, and responded like you, they were one of you. And someone who was one of you would not betray you, would not harm you. That ancient wiring never left us. Today, in a job interview, a first date, a sales meeting, a difficult conversation, the same instinct is running in the background. When you mirror someone, you are speaking directly to their survival brain. And the survival brain responds with one word, trust. The 5 types of mirroring, and how to use each one. Let's get practical. Because knowing the theory is one thing. Knowing exactly what to mirror, that is where the real power is. Type 1. Body language mirroring. This is the most well-known form. And it is also the most misunderstood. People think mirroring body language means copying someone like a robot. If they cross their arms, you cross your arms. If they lean forward, you lean forward. That is wrong. And it will get you caught. Real body language mirroring has a delay. You wait 20 to 30 seconds, and then you subtly shift into a similar position. They lean back casually. A few seconds later, you relax slightly. They place both hands on the table. You settle your hands in a similar, relaxed way. The delay makes it invisible. The brain picks it up unconsciously. And trust builds without either person knowing why. Type 2. Vocal mirroring. This one is underestimated and incredibly powerful. Pay attention to how someone speaks. Are they fast or slow? Do they speak quietly or with volume? Do they use formal language or casual language? Now match it, subtly. If someone speaks slowly and deliberately, slow down. If someone is energetic and fast, pick up your pace slightly. Research shows that vocal synchrony, matching someone's speech rhythm, is one of the strongest predictors of rapport in a conversation. FBI hostage negotiator Chris Voss, who used mirroring as a core tool in life-or-death negotiations, said that matching someone's vocal tone is one of the fastest ways to make them feel heard. Type 3. Word mirroring. This is the technique Chris Voss made famous. And it is almost embarrassingly simple. Repeat the last 3 words, or the most important 3 words, of what someone just said. Then go silent. They say, asterisk, I feel like no one in this office respects my time. Asterisk. You say, asterisk, respects your time? Asterisk. And then you wait. What happens next is remarkable. The person keeps talking. They go deeper. They reveal more. They feel genuinely heard, because you reflected their own words back to them. This works in negotiations. It works in arguments. It works in therapy. And it works in everyday conversations. Type 4. Emotional mirroring. This is the deepest form of mirroring, and the most human. When someone is excited, you let yourself feel their excitement. When someone is worried, your tone becomes gentler, slower, more careful. You are not faking an emotion. You are meeting them where they are emotionally. Psychologists call this attunement, the ability to match someone's emotional state so they feel understood at a level beyond words. This is what great therapists do, what great parents do, what great leaders do, and it is something every one of us can practice. Type 5, Value and Belief Mirroring. This is the most advanced, and it requires real listening. When someone shares something they care about deeply, a belief, a value, a principle, you acknowledge it genuinely. Not by agreeing with everything they say, but by showing that you understand why it matters to them. Asterisk, it sounds like integrity is really central to the way you work. Asterisk, it seems like family is the thing that drives most of your decisions. Asterisk, when someone feels that their values are seen and respected, the connection that forms is almost unbreakable. When mirroring goes wrong. Now, I want to be honest with you about something. Mirroring is a tool. And like every tool, it can be used well or used poorly. When mirroring is used to genuinely understand someone, to build real connection, to create trust that actually means something, it is one of the most beautiful skills in human communication. When it is used purely to manipulate, to extract something from someone who would never give it if they truly understood what was happening, it becomes something else entirely. The difference is not always in the technique. It is in the intention behind it. And here is what the research actually shows. People who use mirroring with genuine curiosity and empathy, not as a tactic, but as a way of truly paying attention, are the ones who build the deepest connections. The technique works best when it is not a technique at all. When it is simply the natural expression of someone who is fully present with another human being. You do not need to become a master overnight. Start with one thing. In your next conversation, pick one element. Just one. Maybe it is matching the pace of someone's speech. Maybe it is using their exact words back to them. Maybe it is simply noticing their body language and gently, naturally, settling into a similar posture. Do that one thing. And notice what happens in the conversation. Notice if the person seems more relaxed. Notice if they open up more than usual. Notice if there is a subtle shift in how connected the conversation feels. Because that shift, that small, quiet change, is the beginning of something powerful. The most effective communicators in the world are not the ones who talk the most. They are the ones who make others feel most heard. And mirroring, at its core, is not a psychological trick. It is the art of saying, asterisk, I see you. I hear you. I am here with you. Asterisk. And that, in any conversation, in any relationship, in any moment, is the most powerful thing one human being can offer another. If this gave you something new to think about, share it with one person you have a conversation coming up with. And if you want more psychology that actually changes how you think and communicate, subscribe. Because here, we go beneath the surface of human behavior to find what is really driving us.